I look like a chicken head this morning. That's where I go to the salon today. Girl, try to remember when we didn't have no shoes, how we made it downtown to the welfare office. Just me, just you. Took a long time trying to get what we got now, baby. Don't you go away, give it up to no other man. I don't know, it's not the weather warning. But either way, don't let the green grass fool. Whoa, no, baby, don't let it change my mind. It's gonna be hard trying to start our lives all over. Hey, mama, you got the kind of loving that I need. And yeah. And if you ever leave me down in the dumps without stopping, take my heart for me, baby. I don't think I'll live to see a brand new day. I wanna hear you give it to me, say no, don't let the green grass fool me. No, baby, don't let it change your mind. You're on time, I'm on time. Yeah. All right, welcome to Sunday Morning Classics with your host Gerard. As time goes by, so does music. And today, we're focusing on the Philly sound with that fantastic group called the Stylistics. Don't let the green grass fool you, baby. Don't you ever change your mind. Think of me, just think of me. When the world kind of shows how you and like the next where you belong. You know, I'm got a couple days that that next lady who's got a Cadillac. You know I always drive Nash, but baby he can talk sweet, nothing's in your ear woman. I got action. Girl, you know I got cash. I said, don't let the green grass fool you. Love it over inside me when I tell you that shit. Don't let it change your mind. But you know what I do? Man, I just sit here all day, wasting time away, thinking about leaving you. But tell you, baby, right here, just where you belong. Come on, give it to me, don't let it, baby. Hold on, hold tight. Oh, okay, welcome again. That's Felipe Wayne from the Spinners. And that's Don't Let the Green Grass Fool You. Because oftentimes we do let things distract us from what it is that we want to do. Well, you know what? Oh, before we get started, here's Mia. Come here, Mia. Come here, sing this quiet. This is Mia. Say hello, Mia.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, did you enjoy your trip to Manila?
Yeah.
Show everybody your birthday present. Did you get a birthday present? Oh, yeah, okay. She's like this. She's not going to go like this. Yeah, okay. Classic. Okay, yeah, so we just got back from Manila and, moving around a little bit. Me and saw our family. I went to take care of some personal business with the VA, especially for my Duchess. I took care of some paperwork and I told me, I said, now Duchess will be able to pay your allowance. Okay, well, often the time, I kind of wondered, what groups to talk about and what have you. And I got a text from a friend of mine, and I spoke to about him before. You can look on Blue Magic and you can hear, you see pictures of him. I'm not finished with the story, so probably be a part two in this. But he sent me a text, and he posted on his Facebook, and I'm gonna read it to you. Put on your helmet, boys and girls. Gerard's gonna read. Okay, but this is what he wrote. Here, at least kind of give you an idea what he looks like. I don't know if it's important to know what he looks like. Yeah, it is. He's a nice looking man. He's doing big things now in politics, which is good. Soon you'll be voting for him for president. As my mother would say, in a perfect world. He sent me this text. He says, I'm finally able to share the news. Congratulations to good friend and brother Evan Mills on becoming the newest members of the legendary Stylistics. Years ago, when my partner Stan the Man and I, say his name, I had the only classic soul radio station in Long Island at ABC 1240 WGBB, the classic, the man's classic soul fans called the Dictionary. Was a regular listener and became our close friend. Eventually, when Stan became having health problems, Evan, who was singing with the Persuaders, review, stepped in for my partner and began to program our radio show. This continued for many years until DJ Smooth B took over, DJ Angel Ray, DJ, when I was able to do live shows on YC Radio. I think that's York College in New York. And during those years, Evans opened the doors to this world, and we became close friends with many of our colleagues. Stan and I became well known in the world of classic soul and R&B, hosting shows and concerts throughout New York City and Long Island. And Evans became part of the STMS family, which is Stan the Man show, and with Lady Morstaff, and at one time, Evangelist Fields, the Sugar Bear, and even the great Wendell Sawyers of Blue Magic. That's what I said, we did Blue Magic. Finally, my longtime friend and brothers had reached a pinnacle of success in the industry, and I have never been prouder. Stan is looking down from heaven with all the other legends that have passed, and he is playing a tribute show dedicated to the legendary Persuaders. Well, keeping with Stan the Man playing his tribute show to the Stylistics, not the Persuaders, to the Stylistics, allow me to do the same. Okay, so before we get started, let's roll that what? Bean footage. Okay, so we're gonna put the bean footage in right here. And
the Spinners, the Intruders, the Bell, and McFadden and Whitehead. Now, these R&B soul music groups all came out of Philly, but one of Philadelphia's best music groups of all time is the Stylistics. They are by far one of the best groups coming from the city. Now, if you made it this far, go ahead and leave a like on the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Now, without further ado,
let's roll that vintage footage. I like that brother. I like his voice.
Early 1960s at Benjamin Franklin High School is where the story begins. Here at Benjamin Franklin High, there was two popular music groups. The Percussions, with members James Dunn and Herb Morrell, and the Monarchs, with members Russell Tompkins Jr., James Smith, and Arian Love. Both of these groups will go head-to-head at the school talent show. Now, after this battle, both groups, they will decide to come together as one. And in 1968, the group, they will start calling themselves the Stylistics. Between the years of 1968 and 1969, the group, they will perform anywhere locally. The Stylistics, they began to gain some attraction around the city, and one day, the group, they was approached by music producer Bill Perry, who wanted to record a song for the group. The group will agree, And the group manager, Marty Bryant, and one of the backing band members, Robert Douglas, had co-wrote the song that would eventually be produced by Bill Perry. This song was titled You're a Big Girl Now. Now, this song was released on the Supreme Records, and Bill Perry, he would pay $400.
Let me tell you, back in the day, if you were a player, I mean, you had to at least told 2 girls in your life, you're a big girl now. You're not daddy's little girl no more. Come on, you break them on in. So if you ain't said to a girl, you're no more daddy. Look, you're not daddy's little girl no more. You can do what you want to do. Come on now, make your mind up fast. Nobody knows.
And that's $2,874 in today's money for the group to record the song in the Venture Studios in Philly. Avco Records had became interested when they had heard the song. And Avco, they was signed the group and re-released the song in 1971. The song will reach number 7 on the Billboard R&B charts and number 73 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. Now, the record company, they wanted to capitalize on the hit single, so they would pair the group up with veteran hit producer Thom Bell. Those who might not know, if it wasn't for Thom Bell, we wouldn't know some of these groups like the Delphonics, the Spinners, and the OJs, to name a few. Bell, he is considered one of the pioneers of Philly soul. The record company would give Bell full creative control of the group. And Bell, he would go on and change the group vocals and musical style. Main focus was to focus on Russell as a lead singer, as he believed in his talent in singing. So on November 6, 1971, the Stylistics' self-entitled album was released. This album had produced 5 hits along with You're a Big Girl Now. Now these hits are Stop, Look, Listen, that reached number 39 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts and number 6 on the Billboard R&B charts. And this song was also remade by Motown artists Marvin Gaye and Diana Ross. People Make the World Go Round. This song reached number 25 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts and number 6 on the Billboard R&B charts. Betcha by Golly Wow, that reached number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts and number 2 on the Billboard R&B charts. Now this song was remade by Prince, and it was remade again by Phyllis Hyman, to name a few. And You're My Everything. Now this song reached number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts and number 10 on the Billboard R&B charts. Now, a fun fact about this song is that this is one of the group's most sampled songs ever. Now, some examples of this song being sampled is Mary J. Blige's song, Everything, that came out in 1997. Jennifer Lopez's song, The One, that came out in 2002. LaToya Luckett's song, Torn, that came out in 2006. And Usher's song, Love in This Club Part 2, featuring Lil Wayne and Beyonce, that came out in 2008.
They're sampling the hell out of that song, ain't they?
October 1972, the group's second album was released, titled Round 2.
You know what? I'm gonna pause it right here for a second because there was one other artist who they left out, who also did a terrific job on that song, and I think it's just appropriate for me to throw him in there right here, right now, especially that he's my favorite artist. But I was surprised that they skipped over him like that. So we're not gonna skip over him right here. We're gonna let you have it on the Sunday Morning Classics. You know, I was just thinking I may have gotten that wrong because sampling and remaking a song are two different things. So let me jump back to the beam footage and let's go on because this is a remake of this song. It's not a sampling, and he was talking about sampling. So just to set the record straight. Our next guests are a legendary.
The Spinners, the Intruders, the Bet. October's 1972, the group's second album was released titled Round 2. This album had reached number 32 on the Billboard Top 200 charts and number 3 on the Billboard R&B album charts. This album had produced 3 singles with Break Up to Make Up that reached number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts and number 5 on the Billboard R&B charts. You'll Never Get to Heaven that reached number 23 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts and number 8 on the Billboard R&B charts. And a fun fact, this song was a cover song by Donnie Warwick. I'm Stoned in Love with You. This song had reached number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts and number 4 on the Billboard R&B charts. Now, during the recording of the first album,
you know, all jokes aside, they did some good listening to music.
he had linked up with lyricist Linda Creed to make this album a classic. November of 1973, the group's third album was released titled Rock and Roll Baby. This album reached number 66 on the Billboard Top 200 charts and number 5 on the Billboard Top R&B album charts. This album had produced one hit single titled Rock and Roll Baby.
Thank you. Don't forget that like button while you're in the house.
And number 3 on the Billboard R&B charts.
Well,
in May of 1974, the group's fourth album was released titled Let's Put It All Together. This album was produced by Hugo and Luigi along with Don Bell. This album will reach number 14 on the Billboard 200 charts and number 4 on the top R&B album charts. The album had one hit single titled You Make Me Feel Brand New. Sometime in 1974, after this album, the group they would part ways with Don Bell and start working with Van McCoy, who would change the group's sound. McCoy, he would bring a more smoother, lighter, and poppier feel to the group. That he will also begin having the group work with a new stable of songwriters with Hugo and Luigi. This change in the group's sound and songwriting really began to show, performance-wise and sales. The Stylistics' popularity really began to fall in the U.S., although they remained popular.
You know, I was wondering and thinking that why would they change producers? And I started thinking that if you're on a label and they're making you hits after hits after hits, you know, why would you want to trade them in? You know, I guess for two reasons: if you got an offer to make more money, which is always a good thing, you know. But I think also because the producers, you see, like they said at this time, the music wasn't, you know, that slow music. I mean, that style of music was seemed to be phasing out. So the producer may want to work on some more upcurrent artists like this because he has that prerogative and he has that talent to make hits. So that's what I thought probably would happen was that you know, whenever you go to a lesser label, it's kind of hard, especially when you have already forged the path you did as the Stylistics had.
In the UK, but during the McCoy, Hugo, and Luigi era, the Stylistics, they would release some songs, and these songs was called Let's Put It All Together. This song reached number 18 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts and number 8 on the Billboard R&B charts. Have You Fallen Out, that reached number 4 on the Billboard R&B charts and number 41 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. Can't Give You Anything, that reached number 1 on the UK charts, and Can't Help Falling in Love, that reached number 4 on the UK charts. In 1976, the group that would leave Avco Records and join X&L Records. With this move, the group really began to see a lot of weak material that really affected the group's sales and popularity. By 1978, the group chart success was no more. That same year, they would leave H&L Records and join Mercury Records. Now, Mercury Records would put Teddy Randazzo to produce the group's albums. After these two albums, the group they would be released from Mercury Records after the two albums had failed to chart. Russell Tompkins will go on to say that the group were beginning to believe that the music that they had been recording has been outdated.
Yeah.
In 1979, the Stylistics, they will appear in the movie Hair. In 1980, the group, they will reunite with Thom Bell, but this time under Philadelphia International Records sub-label, TSOP Records. They will release the song Hurry Up This Way, and this song reached number 18 on the Billboard R&B charts, putting the group back on the map in years. In 1980, James Dunn and James Smith began having trouble with the group due to the parties not seeing eye to eye on the direction of the group. Now, James Dunn, he will leave the group before the Hurry Up This Way album. With his departure, this made the group a four-man group, which became the first time in history. James Smith, he will leave the group after the Closer Than Close album in 1981. The group, they will recruit Raymond Johnson to join the group, and in 1985, Johnson, he will ultimately lead the group, leaving the group a trio with Love, Morrell, and Tompkins. In 2000, Russell Tompkins, he will leave the group, and they will replace him with Evan Brown, former lead singer of the Delphonics and the Manhattans, to name a few. Van Fields will join.
You remember we spoke about how a lot of those groups around the 60s, 70s, and 80s, they like interchangeable singers who will come in and out, to fill in, the roster for what they needed to not only perform as a group, but to meet their contractual obligations. Because if you're a group and they want five players, five singers, they expect to see five singers, not four, not 3.5, whatever. But this is what we're talking about, is that the Swedish used to sing for Stylistics, for Blue Magic, for Black Ivory. You know what I'm saying? They all kept moving around and depending upon how they're needed. Because there was that certain formula singers that were dominating the charts.
Making the group a quartet since 1981. In 2004, Russell Tompkins, he will launch his own group of his own called Russell Tompkins Jr. and the New Stylistics. In 2011, Van Fields, he will leave the...
And we also talked about, even with Carrie Brown last week, or the week before last, who was a major player, who was Cindy Songbird's sister of the Supremes, who talked about how if there is a member, if the group splinters off or breaks off or members pass away, and if there was a member who was in that group who performed with that group, well then yes, you give them credit for being that group. But when you have those who splinter off or people, in the garage who wants to book themselves as the name of that group and have no real experience with that group, they're rip-offs. So yeah, this is where he's talking about where Thompson formed the New Stylistics. Just like you had the Temptations when they broke up and said the New Temptations, or when they had the Delphonics, the New Delphonics. They couldn't keep the same name by putting the name New in it. Let it be known that it wasn't. Should have been known for those that it wasn't the actual group. But again, like I said, if there was an original member who played with members of the original group, I would give them a pass.
Group after 11 years due to creative differences. The group that will replace Fields with Jason Sharp. Evan Brown, he will leave the group to pursue a solo career in 2018. The group that will replace Brown with Michael Muse. A few months later, Muse, he was replaced by former Temptation member Barrington Bo Henderson. Last heard, both stylistic groups are both touring respectfully. In 1994, the Stylistics that was inducted to the Philadelphia Music Alliance.
Okay, now he said both groups are respectfully performing. So that means you have the Stylistics performing and you have the New Stylistics performing. If you were a Stylistics fan, which group would you go see to pay to go see? Of course, the one with Russell Thompson. Thompson, because he is the falsetto in all the songs that were hits. So you would want to go to the one that he's performing in, which is the New Stylistics.
His Walk of Fame, and in 2004, the Stylistics was inducted into the Vocal Group Hall of Fame. The Stylistics have produced 5 gold singles and 3 gold albums. I have 2 things to say. One, I believe all members, past and present, should get together and tour.
Man,
Something like the Temptations did. Russell Tompkins together again with the group, I really believe that will sell tickets.
man,
And another thing, if the Stylistics are already not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, then they most definitely deserve to be. Look at their resume. I mean, it's very impressive. 5 gold singles, 3 gold albums. You gotta think about the time period back in the day too. This is impressive. And I'll say, put them in the Hall of Fame.
okay. Thank you very much for watching that bean footage of the Stylistics. Now you know the history of it. I had to do it this way because they can get a better explanation of the group than my trying to read through Wikipedia, and it just works out fine. And since this is not for profit, you know, anything goes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not being monetized. This is just something for the love of music, you know, for the love of classic soul, you know, for R&B, who was Dad's Going Global. I told him that they don't make music like this no more, and he corrected me. He said something along the line, Gerard, come out of the grass. So he said, yeah, they do. He says, you know, they're making that music whereas that you can actually dance with somebody with, you know, because oftentimes the music, to my understanding, is not danceable with a partner. More or less you dance at a partner, you know, one of those things. But anyway, so, you know, so I'm glad to hear that. My housekeeper, she went and had her time off, and she go up in the mountains, and you figure it's nice, you know, she go up the mountains with farm, family, and all that stuff. But they have a dance thing that they do there. And what it is that the DJ pays, someone pays the DJ 25 pesos, and he gets to play whatever song he gets, and he gets to dance with the girl he wants to dance with, just those two on the floor. Which is, I think, is very romantic, you know, it's a very nice thing to do. And so I asked her, well, how many dances do you do? She said 3. I said, well, that's good. But anyway, so I found that kind of interesting that they do that. But then Dad's Going Global also told me that they have that same type of fellowshipping, where he's at, and I'm glad to hear that. But anyway, so getting back to that. Oh, I was telling you about her. So last week she went, and she came back, and she said, there was a shooting. Oh no, not in the Philippines too. You know, it's funny, there was one blogger who, I saw the title of this thing, and I don't mean to get off track, but this is something. He says, should foreigners be able to buy guns? And I think, no. There should be no guns, period. No, why should foreigners buy guns? If crime is that bad where you live, move. The Philippines is a big place, you know. And to be honest with you, most of the fights that I've seen and heard about, or where gunplay was with a foreigner. How? Yeah, you got your drive-bys where they hit you up 20 times with an AK or something, but it's for, okay. I digress. Let's get back to the Delphonics. Okay, we're gonna start off this run here with their first song, their first hit. Can you remember what they said it was? Okay, it is. Oh, this is the song that I joked with you about. You're a big girl now, you know. No more daddy's little girl. You don't have no curfew. Your curfew is whenever I let you out.
No more daddy, little girl. No more daddy, little girl. No more pigtail in your hair. No more silly moon with the childish hair. No more dawn.
This is Russell.
For you to blame, no more darkness in the
You know, I found myself in a situation one time, not to jump off the track a little bit, but I was in Vancouver, Washington. I was hanging out with some girls, and it was this younger girl. You know, young. I'm not gonna say how old she was, but she was a younger girl, and she kept getting in my face, getting in my face, getting in my face. I said, you know what? If you want to act like the big girl, they're gonna treat you like the big girls. You want to be, you know, but I'm not going any further than that. But yeah, there's a time comes when you're with someone and you know, and she's giving all the excuses that don't make sense, and you just gotta say, hey, look, you're a big girl now. I don't want daddy's little girl. Welcome, welcome.
Day by day, all the real days.
Who's that voice?
You're a big girl now.
No more daddy's little girl. Come on. You're a big girl now. No more daddy's little girl. Take that, take that, take that.
Baby, I love you.
Baby, I love you.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
And all my life, you're my dream come true. You're a big girl now. Yes, you are. You're my happiness.
Thank you for your likes. No more daddy's little girl. There is no surprise at all why this song became their first hit, or why it was a hit. And you know, this was a time when there was a lot of falsetto singers. I mean, even for the Eddie Kendricks and to go on, you know, the groups, Ted Mills, you know, the falsetto was the shit during those days. If you could hit that high note and woo, and wet the girls' panties, you are in. That's what it was like. All right, so that was your big girl now. No more daddy's little girl. Let's see what the next one is. Let's see. If I lay this out right, it should run smooth. Which one is this one?
Our next guests are a legendary.
Okay, this is I try to find footage of them performing live as the original members. There are some where it says the new, this, that, whatever. I don't know if this one might be it. Yeah, this one says the Stylistics with Russell Tompkins. You know, so this might be with the new group, but it's featuring him. Just like who was that? I'm trying to think of another group where they wanted to change the name. Oh, just like Temptations, you know, David Ruffin and the Temptations, you know, there were, you know, Diana Ross and the Supremes. You know, there were a lot of times when the lead singer, you know, criteria to continue on with the group is that they got top billing. So this is where Russell. I don't know if this is where he sprinted. No, it's just early enough. I think it's just him being recognized as the leader of the group.
A soul group, their new CD, The Very Best of the Stylistics, and more. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Russell Tompkins Jr. and the new Stylistics. Kids, take it away.
This is the song, man.
you. As she turned the corner, turning.
Yo, bitches.
I felt so ashamed that it wasn't me. Wasn't you? Oh, you were everything, and everything is you. You are everything, and everything is you. You are everything, and everything is you. How can I forget when each face that I see brings back memories of being with you? I just can't go on living life as I see. Comparing each one to you. Knowing it was so true. It's what you and everything is you. You are everything.
See, this is why I say I can't sing. I can harmonize, but I can't sing. Meaning that, I don't know my own voice, what would be my voice a key to sing in, but whatever key they singing in, I'm singing in, so I'm harmonized with them, and I sound just like them, and I'm okay with that.
And everything is you. You are everything.
Oh, I missed that.
Everything is you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I missed your chat. Say it again, I'll get it. Yes, what's up, my brother? Okay, that's the Stylistics. Everything is you, everything is me. That was Dad's Going Global. He gives me a shout out wherever he is. I don't know where he's a trucker. Don't tell him where he might be listening to the Sunday morning classics, or what have you. But yeah, man, the Stylistics is what we're doing today, and based on, hold on, come on, focus. Hold on, let me see if I got that one. No, Des, I missed that. If you were telling me where, Dre, if you were telling me where you were listening to the Sunday morning classics at, send it again because I missed it. Because I know just like some of my other listeners, they might be curious of hearing where you're coming from because you're always coming from different places of the states. I know the weather's catching hell, but anyway, that was Everything Is Me. Okay, the next song we're gonna go to. See if I got this right. Hold on. Okay, this is Michael Chris. Come here. This is my son, Michael Chris. He wants to come in and say hello. Say hello, Michael Chris. How are you? Did you enjoy us being away to Manila? You want us to go away again? That's a good answer. Good answer. Get out of here. That was the best answer you could give. If you said yes, you're fired. Okay. This one is, what is this? Oh, this is one of my favorite Stylistics songs. I sing this. It's on my playlist. A lot of these songs I'm playing you are on my playlist. They're the songs I listen to quite, quite regularly. So this one is called "People Make the World Go Round." Yeah, yeah. I love this song. It's so visual. Trash man didn't get my trash today. Man, I remember sanitation on strike. Why? Because they want more pay. Buses on strike, gonna raise the fare. Why? So they can help pollute the air. Oh man, it's a big men sitting in the easy chair. It's so visual how he's calling out the culture in this song. So this is People Make the World Go Round. I hope you enjoyed as much as I'm going to enjoy singing it with you. But hold on a second. And thank you. You're watching Gerard Sunday Morning Classics. As time goes by, so does music.
Trashman didn't get my trash today. Oh, why? Because they want more pay. Busters on strike wanna raise the fare, so they can help pollute the air. But that's what makes the world go round. The ups and downs of carousel, changing people's heads around. Go underground, young man. People make the world go round. Wall Street losing every share.
Wall Street losing every share.
One on your hair.
I couldn't understand that part. This one I like. Big men smoking in the easy chair. With a fat cigar, with a
Don't care.
yeah, buy, sell.
But that's what makes the world go round. The ups and downs of carousel,
Same thing like today, baby.
changing people's heads around. Go underground, young man. People make the world go round.
Man, oh man, oh man. People make the world go round, baby. This is what, the 80s, 90s? Still the same. But you know what's funny?
But that's what makes the world go round. The ups and downs of carousel,
Up and down, baby, carousel.
changing people's heads around. Go underground, young man. People make the world go round. People make the world go round. People make the world go round.
That's right.
People make the world go round. People make the world go round.
Forget about AI and all that stuff. It's still people, baby. So people make the world go round. While we listen to that go out, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm still trying to learn as much as I can on the computer, or what I'm gonna do. But I'm in Photoshop, and there's a little bar like this that's on the screen. I'm trying to close it, I can't close it. It's just annoying. So finally today, and it's been up there ever since I had this new computer, you know. And I looked at it and it says to remove background. I said remove background. So I clicked on it, and in my photo, the whole background disappeared. Something I've been trying to do for years. I said, oh snap! And then it says put whatever background you want. So I put in there, how about beach scene? And poof, I was on the beach. I said, oh. Gerard, welcome to I remember once I was on the Bronx Expressway, and I was with my Puerto Rican girlfriend, and I was going to see her, and this song was on, and I was so into the song, beautiful. This is what's known as driving music. Just good driving music. You know, a lot of these artists are stylistics. I knew the hits, but I didn't know about the group itself. You know, because it was all about what I could take off the radio to make it mine, and that's what I did. So this is one of those. Besides, I was with a Puerto Rican chicken. Most of that shit was salsa, merengue, cha-cha, which I didn't mind at all. But also a whole lot of, Liza Minnelli, Barbara Streisand. People who make the world go around, the world go around, the world go around. Three ladies. So yeah, my music repertoire would definitely, be one that you will find most interesting, most diverse, and no structure whatsoever. Well, this is all nice. This is what made that drive nice. Listen to this. What's that flute? That's the Philly sound, baby. MFB, I think it is. That's the Philly sound. That's what you're listening to. The Stylistics, who were part of that sound that made it great and memorable to this day. People make the world go round. People make the world go round. People make the world go round. Okay, that was of course, people make the world go round. Let's see what's coming up next for you.
Our next guests are a legendary
I
soul.
was going back. Okay. Okay, I'll play this one. This is one of their, another one of their big hits. This is called Bet You by Golly Wow. And like I said, I wanted to find performances that they were performing live. Because most of the time the music is on the internet, but it's on the internet without video. So one good place to find soul groups is where else? The Soul Train. That's right, the Soul Train. So here we go. Bet You by Golly Wow by the Stylistics.
There's a spark of magic in your
to show I love you, thinking of you, write your name across the sky, full of wonder and surprise. Yes, bet you my darling, you're the woman that I've been waiting. I don't know. Let me see if I can say this with a straight face. Bet you by golly, wow. Bet you by golly, wow is a term that was used, way back in the day, before the style, before music. It was like, wow, bet you by golly, wow. Things are gonna be. You might have heard that on Gomer Pyle, Andy Griffith Show. Bet you by golly, wow, the sheriff will be back in town tomorrow. So they took that, bet you my golly, wow, and made a song out of it, and it worked. What do you think? Keep growing strong, keep growing strong. Bet you my golly, wow, you're the one that I've been waiting for forever. And ever will my love for you keep growing. Okay, that was Bet You by Golly Wow by the Stylistics. Okay, we're gonna go on to the next one. Let's see. What's the next one? Let me see what it is. Okay. This is another one of those songs that I play all the time because it's such a, it's like I Wish It Would Rain by The Temptations, or, My Girl. It's one of those songs that once you hear it come on, you can't help but to know it. You can't help but to sing it. And to have been able to love someone like this is a wonderful thing, man. Yeah, that's a wonderful thing. To be stoned. I'm stoned in love with you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean to be stoned in love with someone, huh? Man, that mean I kill a brick for you, baby. Figure that out for those of you who don't know. If I could, I'd like to be a great big movie star, an overnight sensation, drive a big expensive car. I would buy you everything your little heart desires. These things I do, 'cause I'm stoned in love with you. Stoned in love with you. Come here. If I were a businessman, I'd sit behind the desk. I was so successful, that I would scare Wall Street to death. I would hold $1 million, no place to let them go. I did it all, 'cause I'm so in love with you. Stone in love with you. Stone in love. Is that different from being in love? I'm just a man that lost I can, doing everything the best I can. But if I could, I'd give the world to you. I'd like to someday be the owner of the first house on the moon. You know what? There will
Duchess, she just came just in time to wreck the show. What are you doing? Look at you. Say hello. Say all Sunday morning classics. Say hello. Say hi. Okay. Gotta go.
You want to get your phone?
Okay. Okay, that's Stone in Love with You. Okay, let's see what I got next for you. That's a hell of a song, man. Okay. Now, we've heard a lot of the Stylistics. We heard a lot of their fast moving, a slow pace, blue light type of music, man. Grinding in the corner, stuff that really makes you, appreciate a woman, being in love with a woman, and wanting to be that much in love with a woman. Well, this is one called Rock the Baby. This one, Rock and Roll Baby. This one kind of caught me kind of off. So just to break up the monotony of their hits, I'll put it that way. Let's put this one in, okay? And this is the Stylistics. You're listening to the Sunday Morning Classics with your host Gerard. As time goes by, so does music. And today we're doing the Stylistics. Okay, that's Rock and Roll Baby by the Stylistics. With the new Stylistics, I say, with Russell Tompkins. So you can see that this was where the music was going into another direction. And I don't know about you, but I couldn't see him singing more music along that genre. I think he just needs to be back to the smooth suave songs of the Stylistics. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, this is another song. This is another one of those classic songs. This about how women, I'm stoning loving you. This one is, you know, you make me feel brand new, baby. You make me feel brand new. Oh man, here we go.
My love, I'll never find the words, my love, to tell you how I feel, my love. Mere words could not explain. Precious love,
Oh, it's so precious.
you held my life within your
All yours
hands.
in your hands.
Created everything I am. You taught me how to live again.
Come on, Russell.
Only you care when I needed a friend. Believe them with those thick and thin. This song is for you. Filled with gratitude and love. God bless you.
Man,
You make me feel brand new. For God bless me with you. You make me feel brand new. I sing this song for you. Make me feel brand new. My love, whenever I was insecure, build me up and make me sure you give my pride back to me. Precious friend, with you I always have a friend. You're someone who I can depend. You walk on path that sometimes bend.
come on, Russell.
Without you,
Without you, baby.
life has no meaning or rhyme. Like notes to a
Maylin.
song out of time. How can I repay you for having faith in me?
Yeah, turn the light on.
God bless you.
Okay, thank you.
You
That's a little better, huh?
make me feel brand new. For God bless me with you. You make me feel brand new. I sing this song for you.
It's wonderful to have someone to make you feel Juice, 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 juice. That's my sign off stylistic song, my brother. Children of the night. We are here, we are here.
You make me feel brand new. I sing this song.
Okay, Juice was. Let's see, is this one? Okay. Let me see. Okay, yeah, we're this is Let's Bring It All Together, which is a song that they put together. This is like at the end of, or the re-immersion of, Stylistics, and they just said, let's put it all together. And I think that's what they did. But before I play the my sign-off song, that Juice hit me up right on time with, because it's the next one. I'm gonna play this because we started off this talking about Evan Mills being chosen to be one of the newest members of the new Stylistics, singing with Russell Thompson, who's a friend of mine. When I say we're friends, we have been on assignments together or events together that I covered, and I got to know the artists. That's how I got to know as many people as I have gotten to know in the entertainment business. And it's just through networking that you end up connecting with them and keeping that contact and keeping that contact. So this is my interviewing. Okay. I don't know why. This is my interviewing. Let's see.
Okay, greetings everyone.
Okay, let's see how I can do this. Oh, it did it like that. Okay, so we're okay. Okay. This is, at least you get to see Owen Mills. And I want to ask him that when you get chosen and saying, okay, you are now an official member of the classic soul group, the Stylistics, does that mean that you go through some type of coronation? Do you have to bow down? Do they knight you? I mean, what do they do to make it, or is it all in the contract? It's a contractual agreement that you are now a member of the group. Okay, but here, this is him, Owen Mills.
Everyone, my name is Gerard, editor-in-chief of SGIB magazine. That stands for Soldiers Got Intentions, believe that. And everyone should be so dreamers out there, dream a bold and idea, dream a thought. And right now we're at the FBCC Cultural Arts Center in Hempstead, and I'm speaking to Evan. Evan, just tell me, brother, how you feeling? So Evan is one of the members of the Persuaders, and I've known Evans from a number of events that we've been to. We've done radio interviews together. So Evan, tell us a little bit what's going on with yourself now.
I'm entering my 5th year with the group, and all of us are doing very well. Looking forward to a busy spring and summer 2012.
Okay, Evans, tell us about your background, because you've done a lot of things. Tell my viewers about some other groups you perform with, some of your accomplishments, some of the things that you've done.
Well, I've sung with the Stylistics, Blue Magic, Black Ivory, the Legendary Intruders, the Manhattans, and I've recorded with the legendary Ladies of Sky.
Okay, because you see, at this stage where we're at, where maybe in those days there was competition, but right now it's a more camaraderie type of thing. You all work together.
Yes.
You all feeling each other. You all kind of tell us about that.
Yeah, it's no longer battle of the groups, but everybody wants to do a good show and keep these crowds coming out to support the classic soul artists, because as of recently we've been passing away, and we have to hold this near and dear to us. So we implore you to come on out and keep it alive.
Okay, tell our viewers where they can find information about the Persuaders.
We have a Facebook page, Persuaders Review, featuring Tony Showtime Riley. Please hit us up, and we'll respond back to you. And comments, feedback is appreciated.
Remember I told you about the name change? It's not just the Persuaders, it's the Persuaders Review. And this one has Persuaders Review with Tony Showtime Rally. Now, if you don't know who Tony Showtime Rally is, then you're not, Tony, oh, well, he plays with Persuaders, but if you see him, you'll see him perform. But Tony's the one, he did, it's a thin line between love and hate. Because that's the Persuaders song that was written by Richard Poindexter, who wrote Thin Line Between Love and Hate. And Tony, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Tony has this deep, gravelly voice that just drives that song right on home. But Tony's Showtime Rally also sells women's shoes from time to time. I don't know, maybe I should have let that out, but it is. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes what we love to do ain't making money, but you got to make money somehow. I'd rather him selling, women's apparel than robbing a bank or trying to sell drugs or something like that, or what have you. So, kudos to Tony Showtime Rally. Keep doing what you love.
It's appreciated.
And we also want to mention that Richard Poindexter is also performing with you guys. Richard Poindexter is the original.
He's one of the founders of the Persuaders. He's no longer performing with us, but we're still, drawing his inspiration, and we keep him close to us, and he'll always be a part of us.
Okay. All right. Okay. So remember, my name is Gerard. Remember, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. What advice would you give someone about following their dreams and their goals?
Pursue it with the most intensity, because once you give up, it's gone.
And never disrespect the elder and always pull someone out. And sometimes you may be the only one who can see your vision. And you can reach me at 631-766-6106, or you can email me at sgibmagazine@gmail.com. I'll talk to you later. Peace.
Okay. I was glad to be able to bring that to you. That's my little footage, my little bean footage. Evans and I, in a perfect world, next week I'll have an interview that I already pre-recorded and talk to him and play on the air. And also Anthony Andrews. I hope to get him to talk to him about some of the classic soul, because he's loaded with information too. And ask him for 5 songs. You might be surprised what 5 songs they might be. All right. So with no further ado, let me bring it on home for Juice. This song is called Children of the Night. Mia Malin, when you can turn this light off, it's too bright. And this song is, I want the atmosphere to be a little bit different. Is there somebody in the living room? Raphael, Michael Chris, Mia, here, turn off the light for me. Did you say hello?
Yeah.
Okay, you said hello? Oh, yes, no.
I said hi to you, but not.
Oh, okay, well, we'll say hello to there you go, I smell this side. Okay, thank you, Raphael. Yeah, I wanted to create a nice atmosphere for this song, because this is a special song because, to me, I always like this because, at some point in time, we were all children of the night, man. Until we found that special someone. I mean, you walked around late at night just looking for some company, man. Looking for, needing understanding, late at night. I'm dedicating this song to Jews.
Late at night, gonna know the world is safe with a dream. I walk the shadow.
I walk the shadows, baby. Okay.
Late at night, I'm feeling peace in my soul.
And
I go into the darkness of the night, all alone. I walk the streets until I find someone who is just like me, looking for some company. Children of the night.
That's what we call it, children of the night, baby.
Late at night, a restless feeling takes control of me, and I can't fight it.
Gotta find a woman, gotta find a woman.
Late at night, I've got the need for someone who likes me, needs understanding. So once again, I'll search the darkness of my life, all alone. I'll walk the streets until I
Find someone who is just like me, looking for some company. Oh yeah, children of the night. Have you been in a room full of people and you still feel alone? You know, I know for me, my identity was my camera. That was my crutch. That gave me the courage to walk into places, walk up to people, talk to people, and do what I wanted to do with people because of my camera. But there was a time in my professional career where I decided that, Gerard, put your camera down and go out. And I did that. I felt so lonely, man. I felt so lonely. I no longer had that courage to go up and talk to people. Oh, I got the girl, yeah. Usually it was like after closing time and who's ever left that's not sleeping on the floor, hey, you want to go home with me? Yeah, okay, no, let's go.
After the school, we're gonna practice our dance.
someone who is just like me, looking for some company. Yeah, yeah. Children of the night.
Yeah,
Children of the night.
yeah. Ready?
Children of the night.
Woo, woo. La 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 la. La 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 la. You have been listening to Gerard Sunday morning classics. As time goes by, so does music. And you have been listening to the Philly Sound with the Stylistics. So, thank you for joining me. Hope to see you next week. Next week, I hope to have a couple surprises for you. Where would you come in at? La 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 la. La 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 la. Remember, on next Sunday we hope to have Evans and also Anthony Andrews interview in the can. We'll see what happens. In a perfect world. I don't mind throwing that out in advance because I feel confident. Okay, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, this has been the Stylistics. Remember, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect the elder or pull someone up. And sometimes you're the only one to see your vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. I'm living good today. I hope you're too. If you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ollie Woodson, formerly singing the Temptation One song, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like me, make him feel like a king and never say no. And may those who are no longer with us have already taken their spot in that big group shot in Thug Mansion, waiting for me to take. You two stand, from Stan the Man, and just let them all know that it won't be too much longer and I'll be joining. With that being said, I'll always love you more. I'll talk to you later. Join me next Sunday.